Welcome back, my noble friends, to another episode of Carthage. We're, of course, guys, trying to get a victory here. It hasn't been easy. It's actually been challenging, and we are playing with governor difficulty, so that explains away some of the challenge, but we still have a lot of fighting to do before we can claim victory over the Spanish. Another thing about this game is, just like most strategy games of the genre, you still want to try and keep your guys alive for the most part. So if we can carry over some guys with some experience, that's going to help us tremendously. First of all, we want to see if we can break down the enemy. I'm going to go ahead and fire here. Actually, these guys, okay, they're running, but I'd rather fire at these guys because they're not running. So they pose a greater threat, as you could imagine. Well, hello there, guys, and welcome back to some Field of Glory 2 multiplayer. We are still facing Paradogs Gamer. And I really want to jump in here and see what's going to happen next. It's been a really fun fight so far, and I think we just made first contact, more or less, so it should be fun to see how this goes. Let's go ahead and jump in there for the desert battle, and we'll see what Para has been up to in this fight. Also, don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also make sure to check out Paris' channel as well, and subscribe to him. You know, we really want to build these strategy channels up, and it's only with your support that that's going to happen. Feel free to share, etc. It really, really helps. Here we go. Okay, what's going to happen now? Where we go? Enemy turn. Alright, so he's charging. Well, actually, that's our charge. Pretty interesting. No, it's his charge, excuse me. Very effective so far. He's trying to hit our legions. I can tell you that. In fact, he's trying to kill our general. That's absolutely the case. And I'm not going to fall for the trick here of trying to react to the missile units necessarily. I think I still want to focus on the enemy cavalry, not the enemy missile units. But we'll have to wait and see what he does here. So we're definitely engaged with our phalanxes. And I can't wait to see what happens here. We did hold firm. We managed to push one of his generals back. And he's actually charging here with his spearmen, which is also a really good move. But we actually managed to disrupt them. Incredibly, our cavalry is very, very strong. And they might be able to wipe out a group of spearmen here. Okay, Para's definitely taken the bait, and that could actually be to his benefit. But he's absolutely moved forward at this point, and is engaging us. He has definitely started the battle. So, the battle begins. I don't like that his cavalry's gotten behind us here. We're going to have to do something about that, but we'll have to focus on the rest of the battle and see how this turns out. This is turning out to be very, very interesting. Alright, he's attacking here with his imitation legionaries. Same over here as well. So he's definitely trying to match those battle lines. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, it's back to us now, guys. What can we do? Quite a lot, I think. We can probably go ahead and just start attacking here. So first things first, yes, I'm absolutely going to use Agados, one of our generals here, to attack. And actually, I meant to attack this guy, but it's okay. Mistakes were made. I think we'll still do fine. But we want to move in here and get some imitation legionaries to at least start attacking these units. Here, we could actually attack, but we wouldn't get a very good reaction. So I'm going to fire and basically try to strike down some imitation legionaries. We may need to engage them with some infantry units eventually. But for now, I'll trust that we can just keep them at bay. These guys, of course, are here for that particular purpose. And let's also grab these guys, move forward. Alright, what about this? We could try to attack here, but it's going to be pretty even either way, I think. Yeah, I'm not so sure I feel comfortable going through with that attack. Definitely not here. But let's turn and see. Now he's making me think, which worries me. Definitely going to charge here just to get the unit to evade. We're going to end up charging into the enemy legionaries. I think that'll be okay. We'll have to wait and see. And I'm going to move these guys forward and basically just throw slings, basically rocks here. Try to knock down the enemy general. I'm going to move forward one tile just to get a better shot. 19, not too bad, not too bad at all. I don't think we could get a third one, but if we did, we'd have to move through and fire, and we risk possibly, well, getting knocked over by that enemy unit. I don't want that to happen. So what about the enemy cavalry? I think we do pretty damn well. Let's go for it. Here we go. I would love to move this phalanx spearman up, so that's what I'm going to do. And maybe we can attack this cavalry unit. It doesn't look like we do as well against that particular cavalry unit. So I'm going to turn and fire with our cavalry. After all, that's kind of what they're designed to do. And I think we can end here. But yes, this is definitely a battle. No doubt about that. Okay, let's charge. Remember, our general was actually doing pretty well in this front. So if we could actually get some armored cavalry to do well here, we might be able to break the enemy. I'm actually considering even charging here, but unfortunately, it's just not going to be that good. We can, however, charge the enemy missile unit, and I think they'll stay for the fight. Unfortunately, we're the ones that got fragmented and had to fall back, but I'm going to turn around with Eurastios, and I hope that I can go ahead and smash into the flank of the Zistophoroi. That's going to be the true question. So far, the battle looks incredible. We're locked up here. If you look at the minimap, we are truly locked up in combat. This is definitely going to be a slugfest. Para actually used that word in our one of our conversations, and that's absolutely what's going to happen here. So let's move forward and see what we can do. 26 damage, or 26% chance of a win, I should say. And yeah, there's some possibilities here, guys. We'll have to wait and see. Make sure to hit that like button, like I said. Always subscribe if you're new, and just keep supporting us in any way you can. Thank you, my friends. Let's get a nice little volley here and turn it over to Para.